Hello everyone, Ken and Loa here, back with more Half-Life 2 update on hard difficulty. And just to start things off, which I probably should have tried this at the end of the last part, but I figured, hey, what happens if you actually do try to jump down here? Can you survive? Well, evidently not. Oh, but maybe, just maybe, I didn't land in the water correctly enough. Ow. Well, it seems like they don't want you to go down there. Alright. Enough of that. So, I'm pretty sure up there is a force field. Yeah, let's just use the car. Much quicker. It's like driving in winter all over again. Well, not really. Driving in winter is worse than this. Yeah, so it seems there is a force field here, so we need to find a way to get rid of that. I'm getting all kinds of mixed around. So this passageway here with the head crabs, it leads to the door in order to shut down that force field. Though I'm curious why this goes further down. Because, I mean, we already tried jumping down there and it didn't work. There isn't even a supply crate down here. Like, I don't know. Is it somehow possible to jump down there and survive? Well, I'm not going to bother trying now. There are 3 health packs here, and I'm going to say right now, they're there for a reason. And there's another infinite ammo crate. Infinite rocket ammo crate, specifically. So, pretty much in this area, we're gonna be facing more gunships. Now we're completely full on suit and more health packs, so yeah. I forget if there's only one or if there's 2 gunships in this area, but either way, we're gonna find out soon enough. Okay, and I think, yeah, that's used to get back up here, I think. Save again. Because if I fall down, well, as far as I know, there isn't any coming back from that. So, since the handgun is essentially useless, I might as well use it. It takes about 10 shots to even kill cannibals. Just listening to the music. This music right here, it just has such a mellow feeling to it. Goodbye, head crab. Sounds like there's trains up ahead. I love that they have the train going up ahead, like it gives you that feeling that if you were doing this in real life, that you could be taken off at any moment here. Okay, I made it. And there's even health packs down here. If I remember correctly, at this point, if you do fall off, it doesn't actually give you a game over. Well, I mean, I could be wrong, obviously, but only one way to find out. Okay, well, I don't know, for some reason I just remember that you could go all the way down to the floor for some reason. I don't know why. And see, this was the crossbow that I was referring to, and rockets right next to an infinite crate, like. And now the music is gone. I had to go on and test it, so the music disappeared, didn't I? Sorry about that. But now we get to hear the sounds of industry and trains and stuff, though. Making me waste all my field kits. Oh, wait. Finally. Yeah, there's plenty of health packs for a reason, though. Okay, that's to go back there. Where does this lead? Nowhere? Saying hello to me? Waving at me? The crossbow can also pin enemies to the wall after they've been killed, which is kind of amusing at times. Come on. There we go. More handgun bullets. Ironically enough, I think the handgun at this point is probably the weapon that gets the least amount of ammunition at this point. Because it gets pretty much has the lowest damage out of any weapon because it's the first weapon you get, and you get hardly any ammo for it. Well, that's also because I'm on hard. That doesn't exactly help, because it reduces the ammunition I get. Ow! Go away.
Automatic medical systems engaged.
Shotgun to the face. It hurts. Who would have thought? Get a little bit of my health back. If I had been paying more attention, I wouldn't have lost that as nearly as much HP as I did. But with the amount of health packs over here, surprisingly, I don't really need it.
Mission depleted.
Alright, so now I'm pretty sure the gunship comes. let's just say the Combine doesn't like it when when you shut down their force field. Yep, they're coming in. So now, at this point, try to run as fast as you can to that infinite ammo crate. That means also traversing the bridge while being under fire. Well, I guess in this area it's not as bad. Might as well take that. I'm not, as far as I know, I'm not coming back. Come on. Grab that ladder, Freeman. This isn't the most part, I will say though, they do insane amounts of damage when you're not in a spot with a lot of cover. So yeah, let's just say hard mode seems to live up to its name. And I gained 3 more crossbow bolts, so I'll take that. So now that that is taken care of, let's return back to our vehicle. Our trusty steed of traversing the land. I mean, there's singular rockets everywhere, even though that there's an ammo crate right there. I don't know why that is. It's like, I guess it saves time because you're picking them up directly instead of. Yeah, I knew I was gonna take damage there, but I guess it saves you from waiting for the crate to open, I guess. But it just, mentally it just seems silly. Yeah, so we're still full on health, even after how much damage we took. Oh hey, our pals the antlions are back. Well, zombies apparently are OP. Please nerf. Why are they coming up here?
Go shop, back mirrors.
Ow. That's one reason why I don't use a shotgun probably as much as I should, is that, especially on hard mode, since they take like 2 or 3 shots to kill, the reload time kind of kills it. Especially when fighting like 4 enemies at once like this. Well, I don't use this shotgun enough. You can't blame me for using it now. Even on antlines. I need health. Please. Don't make me go back to the bridge. I might have to if I want to get more health back. Or is there some left in here? Oh, there might be. Yes, yes. Yes. Alright. I think I'm good to continue on now. Yeah. The shotgun, while it is effective at on them with only taking 2 to 3 shots to kill them with only 6 shells in the magazine, can sometimes it leaves you very vulnerable when you're reloading. Oh, come on. Get up there. No! Stop it. There we go. Now let's continue on now, shall we? Well, that doesn't sound good. Ugh. What? Okay. I see how it is. Freeman versus Train. Cliff wins. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's how they intended players to get by that train. But there's actually an easier way to do that, and I'll show it off here right now. So, instead of going head first into it like that, what you can do to make it a whole lot easier on yourself, and you don't even need to worry about the train really, is that as soon as you hear that horn, go backwards. So you might need to actually turn all the way around. So what you can do is actually just go backwards and wait out the train. And I find this to be way easier than to actually try to outrun it. So if you're having troubles getting past that, you can do that, and then you don't even need to worry about the train at all. And honestly, I kind of feel like, I don't know why, but it feels like avoiding that train by, you know, running past it like I did the first time was easier than usual. Like, from what I remember, getting past it, I would almost always just barely get hit by the train instead of getting by it, but it felt like I had plenty of room to get by it that time. So, I'm not exactly sure why that is. With this run, it just feels like a lot of things that I played on easy or normal difficulty have somehow gotten easier, and it's not even, it doesn't feel like it would be a difficulty thing, so it's just very strange. So before I end it here, what happens if you actually get hit by the train, you might be wondering? Well, let's find out. And I'm pretty sure Half-Life 2 update actually changed what happens when you get hit by the train as well, if I remember correctly. Freeman versus Train, let's go! Yeah, so that's what happens if you get hit by the train in Half-Life 2 Update. But it's actually different if you do that in the original Half-Life 2. So, we're going to take a look at that in a few moments at the end of this part here. So, be right back. Than Half-Life 2 Update, that's for sure. And it's probably a bit more realistic too. Yep, that's right. You get flown off the map. Eventually to fall to your death in water. that always amused me when I found that out before. Yeah, that's what would usually happen to me in normal Half-Life 2. Like, I would just barely not get hit by the train. So it almost seems like in Half-Life 2 Update they do give you a little bit more of leeway for the train. Besides that, getting up to this point, it kind of felt it seemed like some of the supply crates had like different things in them instead of, like, for an example, instead of suit, like, it would have grenades and stuff in certain areas. So I'm not exactly sure if that's because maybe they're randomized, or if Half-Life 2 Update for some reason changed a few things, but it seems a bit odd. But I wanted to show what happens if you get hit by the train, because flying off like that and that message, it always amused me when that happened. Well, until it happened enough times where it became frustrating. But if you just go in reverse and let the train go right past you, you don't really need to deal with that. So I just wanted to show that. So thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.